Hello, I'm Caden and in today's video we're making scrambled eggs. To make scrambled eggs, you're going to need the following items. You're going to need a whisk, a bowl, a spatula, really any spatula, how many ever eggs you want, depending on how much you want, salt, and any type of oil to make your pan not stick, and just obviously the pan. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to heat your burner just about halfway to mid-temperature. Warm up your pan, and while it's warming up, you're going to want to crack your eggs into this bowl. Try to not get any shells into the bowl. And whenever you have both, you're just going to whisk the eggs around until they get nice pure yellow. Next, you're going to want to grab your olive oil when your pan's at a nice temperature, and you're just going to spray that around to try to get it around every part of the pan. And then, whenever that's ready, you're going to put your eggs in. Really try to just move it around and try to get it to every part of the pan. It'll be easier depending on what temperature or how many eggs you have. You could also put it on a higher temperature, it would just cook a little bit faster. And what you're going to be looking for is these little open bubbles and also the sides. These open bubbles, you're going to try and wait until it gets to a nice white color. When it gets to a nice white color, that's how you know it's ready to start being moved. As you can see, now it's starting to get to a nice white color. So I'm just going to start moving that around. Just trying to flip it in any direction. It's obviously going to be a little liquidy to the bottom. You're just going to try and scrape all of it. Wait for it to cook. And then just try and flip it. Obviously it doesn't have to be perfect. It should cook pretty evenly as you go on. Just, you want to try to get all this liquidy stuff, like right here, and obviously it's seeping back there. Just let it wait, and then try to really move that around to try to get all those liquidy spots. And if it's starting to cook a little bit fast, you can obviously turn your temperature down, just so that it's a little easier, so you don't have to worry about it burning. As it moves on, it's starting to get into a little bit of a ball. So you're just gonna move this around and chop it up a little bit, just so that you have those good pieces. Until it starts to look really nice. Whenever you start to see not much liquid, you can turn your burner completely off, just to keep the heat on there that's already on there. And obviously just keep moving it so no parts get too cooked. Just try to cook it completely evenly throughout all of them. And then, whenever you feel good, that's really all you need for the cooking part. Now we're going to plate the eggs. Whenever you just move it around in the pan, and then you're just going to try and scrape all of that, get it on the plate. And then, it really depends how much you want, but you can grab your salt gun and salt it around. You can add more if you want them a little bit more salty. But Here's your fork, and that's how to make scrambled eggs. And now, for the last part, you eat the eggs.